Thank you very much again. Of course, any crisis can be resolved. It depends on the people, the willingness to have conversation, and that's what you see in PDP. PDP is a party that was formed on the basis of principles. And the fact that, like its name, is People's Democratic Party. People that came together to agree to form an association for the purpose of capturing power. And they have rules and regulations. And what is important is the capacity within the PDP, as enshrined in its constitution and its policies and programs, as the fact they recognize the fact that the political party is comprised of individuals with different backgrounds, with different orientation, with different interests. And in such association, you have contestation of ideas, you have differences of opinion. But the party was formed on the foundation where there's a capacity inbuilt in that, a mechanism to resolve issues such as difference of opinion. And that's what you see in the PDP. And now, to take that to Edo State, you reference the fact that it's been on forever. But that is the magic in PDP, its capacity to find common ground where everybody wins. And that's what you find in Edo State. Yes, because interests, personal interests, group interests are involved. There will be differences. But we are happy to announce that that process of reconciling everybody, and then as a party, putting the interests of Edo State people first. Because this is not just about individuals, this is not just about a party, it's about the people and it's about democracy. We are conscious of that. Members of our party are conscious of that. Leaders, stakeholders, the people of Edo State know that this election is actually about their will, about what they've been enjoying under the PDP government, the achievement of the governor, the legacy project that they have put together. They don't want to go back to Egypt. They want to move forward. They know that APC cannot be a choice for them. And so as a party, we recognize that. And our leaders recognize that. And they said, in the interest of the Edo people, and of course, democracy in Nigeria, it is important to begin to have a situation where it's a win-win situation. And that's what we have in Edo State. Reconciliation is not a 100-meter dash. It's a marathon. And in the process, you begin to move slowly, surely. Because we have a target. The target is not just getting power. It's about the people. And I think when you see that from that prison, nothing will be too much for anybody to give. Again, I know that the press sometimes dramatizes some of this so-called division. But because we have policies, we have platforms, we have organs where this negotiation and conversation goes on. We won't come to tell you about our negotiation, about our reconciliation effort under the clear light. We do it behind the scene because that's what responsible people do. They don't fight. Just compare it when we're going to talk about Ondo State. You will see when we get there, we'll give you more detail about how APC have descended into the arena of fighting on the street. That's what we are. We will disagree, but we have capacity to reconcile. We can disagree without being disagreeable. That's what you see play out in Edo State. The people can disagree, but we're not going to be disagreeable because there's a higher interest, the people and the democracy. So that's what we see in Edo State happening. Along the line, you find people, it's like getting into a train. Different people will get into it, people will exit. It might take time for people. Some people will be slow in getting it, but ultimately, we will all be in the train. In the train is the PDP, and for PDP to win, not just for PDP, for the people of Edo State and for democracy, because they can do a comparative analysis. They can do it. They can weigh it and weigh APC. This is the party. Don't forget, Nigerians know. Edo State people are Nigerians, they know. This is the party that took Nigeria away from debt. All right? This is the party that achieved a total forgiveness This is a party that Nigeria became the first destination point for foreign investment. This is the party that the bag of rice was 7,500 today, it's 80 plus X, where X can be tomorrow. This is a party that ensured that there was stability in the exchange rate for this country, where it was about 185, and you could plan. Today it is 1,500, tomorrow it's 1,800. And those 6 people benefited from that regime. They know PDP can do it. The 16 years of PDP have been taken with nostalgia. People can have reminiscences of the good time, where people can aspire, where they can pursue happiness. We've lost that. And that's why every part of this country is looking for the opportunity to get those good old days back. And this election is about that. That is why people would understand that what is the higher goal? We have those people. Yes, there could be disagreements as we go, but because we have a destination, people will come in. I'm not sure you believe that this could happen 2 weeks ago or last week, but today we are speaking. We're having this conversation about the effort, about the capacity, and don't take that in, the capacity of the PDP, because it has organs, it has structures, it has principles, it has policies that allows it to harness all this strength of the BOT, of the Governors Forum, of the caucuses at the National Assembly, of the state caucuses of chairmen and all. This is what we have that other parties don't have. That's why we've been here for 25 years and we are going strong. And Nigerians are saying, oh, we can compare. I'm sure under the PDP, petrol was 87 naira. Today it is 900, it is 1,000 and plus X. By tomorrow you don't know what it is. We have, again, you have to compare like for like. Take the candidate of the PDP and that of the APC and others. The candidate of the PDP is a banker, is a lawyer, is an investment expert, is a man who has been tested, who has been on board of many companies, successful at that. Is a man who has the character, who has the capacity, who has the strength, who has the energy. And he has said in the acceptance speech, if you listen to that acceptance speech, he said he's going to tap on all these energies, from the old, from the young, the energy of the youth, and you can see that already happening. This is a movement that we are proud to present, and we will win in Edo State come September. We're sure, not just for boasting, we know that this is a referendum on the failure of the APC government, and they need the subnational from Edo to Ondo to ensure that you have people who can give hope to the people again, who can provide them what we call the access to pursue happiness. That's what PDP stands for, and that's what we're doing. A one-party state is dangerous for a multi-ethnic country like Nigeria, and you know that cannot happen. In any event, the APC can hallucinate about what they think it will be. Hear this, and you can take this story back to them so that they can't be worried. The same Edo State, at one point in this country, with a different government in the center, was one position, the AC then, as Oshomole. Same thing, Ondo State, with the president Obasanjo as PDP, Labour Party won with Governor Mimiko. So please, I'm sure they lost history. Edo State will be won by the PDP, not just for the sake of it, but because of the record of achievement of the PDP under Governor Obaseki. And they are out there. So they can come in. But again, AIT has been a supporter of democracy. And I thank you for your show that you do every night. I think that you need to, through that platform, tell the APC the danger of that hallucination. To assume that Nigeria can be a one-party state will be asking for anarchy. We don't want that. We want the country to succeed, but let the country succeed based on democracy, on choice by the people, and respecting that choice. If they imagine that they can capture, then they should know that they're asking for too much, and I don't think they can do it, because if they're losing in Edo State, they're losing in Ondo State. They assume that we continue to have challenges like we always do, which is which any human organization should have challenges. But what is paramount here is the capacity of the PDP to reconcile that. You're just referencing Edo State, where very important members and stakeholders of the party are beginning to talk to themselves. That is to say to you that what they wished for would not happen. Let me take you back to our NEC. In the NEC, there were issues about, prediction. There will be Armageddon. The PDP people are going to break their heads. They're going to fight. They're going to do that. They are not together. We had a very successful NEC.
But there are questions about that NEC.
There will be questions, as like any other issue in life, there will be questions. But I'll tell you this, I challenge APC to hold their neck. And I think that you all as to, as guardian of democracy in this country, challenge them to hold a neck. And then you see. But we're not even talking about that. We're talking about our own processes, which was based on democracy, respecting our own constitution, do that which is in line with the rule of law, with our policy, with our program, with our constitution. We're doing that. Are we perfect? No. No human organization is perfect. And you said about there are misgivings. Of course, there will be. But has the will of democracy prevailed? The answer is yes. And to that extent, we'll allow that will to prevail, and then we'll look at those who are not on board and begin to speak. That's exactly what you saw happening and playing out in Edo State.